Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 38.5, and I did go through and set every single pad on these 16 pads to be a BPM sync, gate off, and they are also set to, in the hidden menu or the shift menu under pitch and speed, I've set everything to vinyl no and Varispeed ensemble. That will give us a somewhat nice amount of time stretching without pitch shifting. So it should allow us to do some fun things now. So if I wanted to, I could even probably turn looping on for everything and then kind of play things and have the mute groups that we have do all the fun stuff. But just to reiterate, we've got this row is 75 BPM by default is how I recorded it. 96 BPM for recording in this row. We've got 112 BPM in this row and 200 BPM in this row. And then this column is some kind of plucked synthy sound, drums, Vox, and then the last one is bass. So they should theoretically sound the same. There's just going to be like artifact quality that might change. And just listening to the bass, they sound very similar, although like this last one that's running at 200 BPM that's now pitch shifted down to 112 or whatever it's happening to it did sound different. Let's try the drums. Those are probably more obvious. Whoops. I'll stop that. There you go. Some like hard, glitchy electronic drums there. So I think what's interesting to me is we should be able to do fun things like do a record of a new pattern and just kind of pick whatever we want to start. And I think this sound here, it's just so stretched. I think this is like just having a hard time, but you can do it. This is certainly a way to get time stretching to get an audio effect. Now, if we wanted to, I'm going to stop here for a second. We could go record, pick the original that we have. Let's switch over to, whoops. I'm going to switch over to TR-Rec mode because from here, if I do a sub pad, we could get rid of this. So that sounds fine. We could switch over to just having a different trigger to start. I mean, it sounds like it's looping everything correctly. Let's turn that off. Pick a different one. Actually, I gotta put the trigger in. And, I mean, presumably, I don't want to change the sub steps. Is there an easy way to switch out from here to edit the BPM? Probably not. Pattern edit. Well, I'm going to go the old way that I know. So I mean, we can go pattern edit, and we could just go back to playing it. What happened there? Oh, because it probably got the trigger. Just delete. No. Pattern. Delete it. Delete. It's out. So was it shift remain or something? I don't know. Man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm losing my mind. I haven't memorized every single thing here, even though I know I'm sure I've showed you guys how to get into TR-Rec mode while you're in record, but I am just forgetting right now. Anyway, what I was trying to say is you know, we can just put in something arbitrary and then go edit the BPM or just set it. And I was just curious how well it would work even at the extremes. Let's go to the 200 BPM. What the heck? Go record. And whoops. We want that here. So it's going super fast. Let's see what happens if we... I know we had some odd behavior when I was slowing it down before. Let's just pattern edit here. And you can hear it like hits a spot. It's like fast 200. And I'll keep following. Seems like must be at 100, it goes back. So 100 is as slow as it'll go. Then we go back to, we hit 99 and it plays at half speed, or full speed, but it only goes for 1 bar for that. Okay, I mean, the math works out pretty well. So presumably this will play even less at 40 BPM. There you go. But that's not like maybe 2 quarter notes for what's available here. Anyway, I do think you can get some interesting time stretching properties given all of this. And it does feel like it's tracking very well to BPM changes. So I think people that are suggesting that the time stretch and BPM sync are not working correctly are either expecting too much out of it or they're not setting some of the things up correctly. I know when you're going through and working through this, it's been kind of complicated. So anyway, I think I might take these samples and post them up online for anybody else that's interested in playing along with the videos and seeing how it works. I didn't do anything terribly special here, but I think it does help illustrate some of the things. Anyway, guys, keep making music. Happy holidays. Keep having fun. And peace.